I kid you not. We have a new robot, new Ultimate Titan weapons, and new weapons, normal weapons coming to the game, coming to this weekend's test server. And this is pretty loaded with information. So if you remember, last week I told you guys about it was like the test bull of robot. And I wasn't just baiting you guys with that. That was a real leak from Pixonic. And the assumption is before they put robots in the test server, you know, they develop or create different ideas of robots, and that one I guess got thrown out, and we now have this one instead that I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, I wasn't just pulling that out of my arse and it's like, oh, here's the flying panda Korean robot that jumps over the moon. No, that was like a real thing from Pixonic, but they chose to go a different way. And this is obviously 1000% confirmed because we got screenshots of descriptions, stats, weapons, robots, etc. So let's get into it. So let's just start with Pixonic revealed this on their Facebook page. So they said ghost in the shell or Smith. I don't know. We didn't watch the anime. So that's some quote alluding to some anime thing. I don't know what it's talking about. But this is a shell bot. And then if you don't recognize this pilot, this is the Orochi pilot, which I think gives more speed. Is it more speed or another ability charge to the Orochi? So the assumption is that the Shellbot's going to get a new pilot, which is this guy, but just remastered from the Orochi to the Shellbot, which I'm not mad at. The Shellbot could use an upgrade or two, even though it's really not that behind in the meta if you think about it. Okay, so looks like we were baited and then now we're unbaited from before by Pixonic. So Ultimate Titans are officially here. And how do we know this? Because this is a screenshot. Unfortunately, there's no picture because these pictures were taken of the test server and then nobody got into battle and they just took screenshots. This is an Ultimate Ming. And if you remember from a month ago, there was an Ming on the test server with all better stats, 4 alpha slots. And Pixonic told us it was just a bug. It was just a mistake. It has 4 alpha weapons and it's just a mistake. Relax. And some people speculated that they were testing an Ultimate Ming, and it looks like those people were correct. So Ultimate Ming. So better stats across the board, more HP. I think now it has a damage boost in the sky, and look at that. I know some of this is in a different language, but you can see 4 vengeance, so it's gonna have 4 alpha slots. And I wonder, man, so I love how we went from ultimate robots, ultimate weapons, now we got ultimate titans, and ultimate titan weapons too, which I'll tell you guys about in a second. So 4 alpha slots, better stats, and I'm gonna guess that they're gonna release an Ming legendary pilot. It actually would be cool if they did, because then we could use it on the normal Ming as well. And I know the obvious question I'm gonna wonder about too is why don't they just release a buff on the Ming and give these stats to the Ming? Well, we know why. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, so we're gonna all cry about it after this, but. Okay, so here's some of the more of the stats. So Ultimate Titan version, the rarest modification of the Ming, surpassing the original in all aspects. It's a desirable trophy, blah, blah, blah. 50% more damage, or no, more defense system during PvE if you use it during PvE. And yeah, here's some of the stats. So, and that 15%, I assume that last stat there means that your Titan, when you drop in, is going to be charged 15% already. That's my guess. That's my guess. So you're gonna be able to drop the Ming or the Titan faster. So that's kind of a sneak peek at the Ming, and I'm sure this thing's gonna be on the test server this weekend. So we'll definitely have to try that out. And then Ultimate Titan weapons, yes. So, wait, Gendarme. Which are the Gendarme? Oh, am I blanking right now? I'm blanking. I gotta look this up. Which are the Gendarme robots? Gendarme. They're releasing an ultimate version of this Gendarme weapon. Oh, okay, I got this. I'll drag this in here. Okay, if you guys can see this. Not this. This is the GTA 6 trailer. Irrelevant. This is the Gendarme. Pretty much like the Titan version of the Dragoon. And I'm pretty sure they're releasing the... Oh, can I drag this over here? I'm trying to manipulate windows here. Okay, so the stats are 800 meter range, 12-second reload, 15,316. And this is max damage. Like that's level 25 or the equivalent to Mark 3 on the test server. So let's see what the, we're just on the War Robots wiki. At Mark 3 level 12, the damage is, damage per shot we're looking at Bro. That can't be right. The damage of max gendarme currently are 5,316. This is 15,316. They're pretty much tripling. They're tripling the damage. They're tripling the damage. Okay, that's insane. The reload is still at 12 seconds. So same reload. And the range, I think, is the same too, right? Oh no, they're actually increasing the range. Okay, these are gonna be nuts. All right, I'm gonna close this. That's pretty wild. So they're increasing the range and increasing the damage by like 3x, which is pretty nuts. I don't know why I had the gargantua thing here, but whatever, we can delete that. Ultimate gendarme with the Yao Ming. So yeah, watch out for that. Now let's get to the new things that are completely random. New robot weapons we'll start with. So this is the Liming? And if you can read this, it's a bit blurry. So this is a medium weapon, I believe. Yeah, medium weapon. It's a mid-slot, close-range weapon that can deal electric shock damage to multiple enemies in a cone of effect. Electrical shocks also accumulate an effect on enemies that disable their movement. Oh, sick. I'm gonna have to read this again. A mid-close range weapon that can deal electric shock damage to multiple enemies. Okay, whoa. This looks like a cinder type weapon. Range 100 meters, damage 5,895, 8-second reload. This looks like a electric cinder that locks down enemies. Energy type weapon, manual fire, automatic, medium weapon. So we have other weapons that I think might be in the same class as this, but only an 8-second reload. That's pretty short in a 100 meter range. Aren't the cinders like, are they 100 or 125 meter range? So this is even closer. All right, well, we're gonna test out these bad boys, aren't we? Liming, and then what's, okay, based on the stats here of this one, is called Feng Bao. Is this Chinese? I don't speak, I don't know what this is. I can't read this. I can read a heavy close range weapon capable of, and the rest isn't there. 100 meter range. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was the medium version. This is likely the heavy version. The Feng Bao is the heavy version, and the third one is Shifang is the light version. So we're getting a light, medium, and heavy version of a close range electric cinder weapon that shocks enemies and locks them down. Man, is it just me, or like, you think Pixonic's gonna run out of ideas, because we're getting new weapons and new robots like every month and a half. But every time we think they're out of ideas, they just come out with like new weapons and ideas. And I mean, I guess we'll have to see how different this is from Cinder and stuff, but there it is. So that is the new robot weapons. Now, let's look at the new robot. This maybe is the most exciting thing. New robot called Shenlou. So we don't have a picture. Like I said, there's no pictures for this because the screenshots were taken and it was test servers glitching. It has a medium or 2 medium weapon slots and a heavy. So same as like a same as Thunder, same as an Inquisitor, same as a Lancelot. 65 km/h speed, that's pretty fast. 220,000 durability. That seems like not that much, but then again, you know, we're a little bit nervous saying that because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So I'm not going to say it's not enough durability because we know what happens when I say that. It always gets buffed out of control. So then here's the description of the robot. So it's a Yandy robot. Yandy has rediscovered the true way of the assassin once again, with the new energy core capable of inject small but incredibly effective bursts of energy inside the robot systems. It is capable of making several teleportation jumps to its target on the battlefield in a row. Moreover, it gains energy shielding during each jump. Now you see it, now you don't. Okay. That, I'm just proving to you guys that I wasn't baiting you guys last week. Remember we heard about a enhanced jump system? We read that was the thing. And now this robot maybe is a combination of that last one we heard about. So the ability, Chain Blink. The robot teleports to its target, gaining Aegis shielding in the process. So think about it, I'm trying to think about it like a scorpion. Teleports to its target, gaining Aegis shielding in the process, and enabling pilot to do several more teleports after a short cooldown. After all the charges are spent, pilot can teleport to the location of the first ability use. Am I on drugs? Did I just do a lot of drugs? Did I do a lot of alcohols before reading that? You can teleport to enemies 3 times? The teleportation range, 700 meters, 3 charges, Aegis shield points, 25,000, so pretty low. Ability cooldown, 12 seconds. So recommended equipment, bro, no way the recommended equipment's 2 Columbus and 1 Thunder. I'm sure they'll change that. Okay, so this literally sounds like a 2.0 Scorpion. You're teleporting to enemies, and you can teleport back, and then you can do that 2 more times in 1 ability. You get 3 charges. That sounds borderline criminal. And then it has an Aegis shield as well. Okay, well, I know that's a lot of information we just processed. New robot, I'm having a stroke. New robot weapons, new Ultimate Titan weapons. Oh, man. Okay, so stay tuned for this, because if test server doesn't open today, it'll open tomorrow for the weekend, and we'll definitely try this stuff out. And yeah, let me know if you guys are actually excited for any of this stuff, because the robot just, bro, the robot sounds like, I'm just gonna say it sounds like a 12-year-old invented this. It sounds like when you're 5 years old and you're just making up like a superhero, and you're like, okay, he can fly, he can turn invisible, he can teleport, he's indestructible, he has laser vision, and he just kills everyone, and he has the ability to it's like you're just adding every possible thing to robots. But okay, so that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys actually are excited about. I am excited about the ultimate Ao Ming. I just, once again, I wish it wasn't an ultimate Ao Ming. I wish it was just an Ao Ming buff. But maybe it'll get a legendary pilot. So there it is. Bunch of leaks, and these are 100% real, and we'll try them out. So stay tuned for that. Peace out. Banana monkey chicken.